Ever tried reading while jogging, cooking, or even juggling flaming torches? Yeah, it doesn't end well. But with audiobooks.com, you can conquer books without the circus act. Dive into over 450,000 titles, including more than 10,000 free ones. Get hooked on a bestseller, find your next obsession, or finally read that classic you've been avoiding since high school. And here's the inside scoop. Sign up today for a free 30-day trial and snag your first 3 audiobooks on the house. Sign up for your free trial at audiobooks.com/podcastfree today. That's audiobooks.com/podcastfree.
You know, everybody's got a to-do list. Drop off the dry cleaning, pick up some milk. Here's an idea. Let's save hundreds of dollars on car insurance. And the good thing is you don't have to drop off or pick up anything. All you have to do is go to geico.com, and in 15 minutes you could be saving 15% or more on car insurance. Extra money in your pocket. It just may be the most rewarding to-do you do today.
Now Podcast One brings you Spike's Car Radio. A downloadable Cars and Coffee, hosted by writer, comedian, and automotive enthusiast, Spike Ferriston. Now, here's Spike.
All right, welcome to Spike's Car Radio. I'm here in Beverly Hills with the real Zuckerman, and we're going to try something different today, whenever you're listening to this right now. We're going to follow up the Jan Koum episode of Spike's Car Radio. Jan Koum, if you remember, is selling 10 cars at Amelia Island at the Gooding & Company auction, and it's Zuckerman's going up live any second now.
No reserve.
No reserve, all 10 cars. And the listeners, and I've always wanted to try this. I've always wanted to play the auction live, do the live stream, and just have you and I just riff on it. Talk about what we think the car is going to end up at, where it's going, and, you know, it's you hear what I'm saying? But I don't know that we're going to get a show out of it.
But we'll try.
Yeah, it's starting right now. Look, there it is. There are the yellow cars. And then we can talk over this. Will can adjust the volume up and down, but we're going to go through these 10 special Porsches and listen to them go up live. So
right now we're looking at the Zorzi car.
That was the Zorzi car?
Which
one?
It was the regular RS, 964 RS.
All right, so just in case, you are listening and you missed it, we're seeing this nice little run-up of all the cars going around a track. Lots of trailing cameras. There's a drone shot of the yellow car overtaking the other yellow car. That's the RS, right? The 964 RS. And what else is that?
That's the RS 3.8, 964.
Wow. So it's got them jamming around. It's interesting. These cars are beautiful. They have no mileage on them, but they're yellow. So what's going to happen, Zuckerman? Ooh, look at this. Now, here's the 2015 918 Spider with a Visoc package in that, I'm always going to get it wrong, liquid chrome metallic blue.
And this is really going to set the price for those particular cars. This is a 918. This is your benchmark for what these cars are now worth.
It's a brand new 918. And there's the Gooding & Company logo. And in a minute, we're going to see David and Charlie. David Gooding and Charlie, the auctioneer. Wait, I'm listening for the applause. No, there's no applause.
We are very proud to present the next 10
there they go.
from the established collection of
This is exciting.
Yes.
It's
like being there.
It's like being there. We didn't have to go to Amelia.
Models from the 1990s to the latest high-tech supercars, and all share the same thread of having been developed by the motorsport department at Visoc.
You know, and it's only 10 cars, so it should work out perfectly timing-wise, right?
Yes.
Without further ado,
You want to just listen to this?
Absolutely.
Let's bring it on to stage the first car from the Jan Koum collection. It's the 1992 964
Zorzi.
Carrera RS.
Is this a Zorzi car?
Yes. An outstanding Italian delivery 964.
Well, tell everybody what Zorzi is in case they missed that episode.
Well, with Jan Koum, as you recall, this car was owned by a guy by the name of Zorzi from Padua, Italy, and Zorzi was insane.
Right.
He was very particular. He rarely drove the car, and when he did, he had a particular procedure for storing it thereafter. He covered it. He had foam so the cover wouldn't touch the car. There were foam bolsters to keep the doors from shutting and squeezing the seals. There were little tissues that went over the intake.
He's a maniac.
Yes. And here it goes. This is really the car to buy. If I had any money, I would have bought this.
Wow. You don't have any money?
I'm broke. But that might change tomorrow. You know that.
Is this my headphone right here on the left? Which is my headphone? This one?
Without reserve, I have an absentee bid.
There it is.
And I'm
Okay.
going to start, ladies and gentlemen, at just $200,000.
I'm going to tell
So,
you.
okay,
that
wait.
this-
The estimate of this is $425 to $475.
I'm going to tell you that it's going to be in the threes.
240, 260.
Have you? You don't have any inside information.
No, but I just think upper threes is where this goes.
Okay.
At 300,000.
All right, we're
The
up
bid
to
is
the
with my
threes.
absentee bidder, and I'm selling at
Holy shit, they're
Wow.
going fast.
These cars are all no reserve too.
325 I'm bid. I'm going to jump to 340 with me. 340.
The
here.
Zorzi car.
360.
What a
would you
car.
like?
Remember Zorzi in the bedroom. He puts a little tissue between his penis and
350 I'm
scrotum,
bid. My
and then you only
absentee
remove
bidder,
it for use.
What about his anus?
$350,000.
What does he put on his
360 now.
anus?
A cork.
Ladies.
Very special velvet cork to keep it
At
perfect,
300
but nothing too tight.
I thought it was a sponge dipped
Depends on
in
my
vinegar
right.
like Roman times.
He takes one olive, Zuckerman, one olive that's perfectly ripened, but not too hard.
You know, that's how they wipe their asses in Roman times. A sponge dipped in vinegar tied to a stick.
360
All right,
now.
we're up to 360.
May I say? At
Look at
300
Charlie. He's so good at this.
50,000. You know I'm selling the car.
This is well under estimate. So estimate again, 425 to 475.
$1,000.
Listen, with premium, that's
Look
400,000.
at this car, Zuckerman. And now they're
It's
cycling
immaculate.
through pictures. Oh my God!
Immaculate.
Look at the plastic still on. Oh, this is making me crazy.
350,000.
Wow.
One more. Then we're on the telephone with you, DB.
Are you on the phone, Zuckerman? Is that you?
I should have bought this car.
Are you calling right now?
I wish, but I'm broke for today.
At $350,000
Okay.
for the first time, ladies
Wow.
and gentlemen.
Yeah, you're right, Zuckerman.
Yep. Well, that's 385 with the premium.
350,000.
What did you pay for your car?
You will
Oh,
be
come on.
seeing
Put me on this. I'm less than that.
You are.
Yeah.
Okay.
350,000 for the second time.
This car. Where's the mileage at? So this has 25,000 kilometers.
$350,000.
But it's the Zorzi car. This is the Zorzi car.
And the last time. Have you all done? I sell the car.
Bam.
Sold.
Wow.
You know, that's really a fair and right
Wow.
price.
Yeah, that is. It's right on the nose. And again, I think didn't make. It's the yellow. Color is an issue
Right.
for
And
buyers.
the
Not for
mi-
me, but for
And the mileage, that was squarely in the pocket.
Yeah, for sure. If
At
that
380.
car were a different color,
Maybe
it's,
not.
forget it.
You know, that's about the price I saw my Maritime Blue RS for.
All right, well, hold on. The next car's up. Lot 42, 1993 964
This is a big piece.
RS38. Let's listen to him describe it.
Only 50 of them.
Porsche Icon, lot 42, the 1993 Porsche 964 Carrera RS38. Right.
Right.
Like so many of these
Filling that
cars,
lull. Did you hear Charlie?
30 miles less
Right.
than
Almost like, did you not believe him, Charlie? Right.
of these produced as sought after as you can get the RS 3.8.
Ooh. Japanese delivery,
We'll be in at
Zuckerman.
500,000,
But again, in speed yellow.
500,000.
It's still $1 million car. Look how beautiful those speed lines are.
500,000
All right, so the estimate on this car is 1.2 million to 1.5. No reserve again.
I think this is going to go 1.1, so that would be 125
Yeah.
with more or less 125 with premium.
600.
15,420 kilometers.
650.
Look at the guy in the car.
Look at it. Look at this. It
650 on the right.
says 15,420
It is being sold.
kilometers at cataloging. Well, at time of cataloging, what does that mean? Someone's driving it after?
700,000.
Now, I know,
At
Ed, one of our
700,000
drivers,
at
has been
700,000.
one of these guys. They're coached to look forward. They
Right.
can't look around.
They can't leer
smile.
at the audience.
Yeah, again, the big difference between this and Barrett Jackson.
It's just like, hey, look at me. Hey.
I walked on stage during the auction
Yes.
at Barrett Jackson. Here, it's sacred.
Look at the wheels. The speed lines are absolutely gorgeous on this car.
850 now.
Who has one of these?
Jerry
Signy?
does.
The white one.
Yeah, Tim Pappas has one too.
800
Wow.
against you.
Wow.
DB,
There's
Those are
one
both
for
at Santa
sale.
Monica Airport.
Yeah, there's one. I think Canapa has one for sale.
$1,000.
How does Canepa pronounce his name?
850 now.
Canepa or
Canepa.
Yeah. Why do people say Canepa?
Because they're retarded.
You have the bid at DB.
You can't
Just
say that anymore.
retardation.
You can't use that word anymore. Zucker.
I'm not talking about actual retards.
All right, let's get back to the action.
850.
Wow, that guy
Thank you.
screamed.
850.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
He went,
A real shriek.
850.
Woo!
900 DB.
I'm drunk. They're feeding me liquor, and I'm bidding.
900 on the telephone. 900.
There you go. That's your $1
950,
million right there.
Wait, do we know if Seinfeld's bidding on anything?
He's not.
been very, very quiet in the last 2 days.
I'd be surprised if he's bidding on this because he's got all of this stuff.
He does.
He's got an excellent collection of 964s and these other cars.
All right.
If you've got the inclination.
Oh, Charlie, very funny.
Don't make fun of Charlie. I like Charlie.
I know, but if you've got the time, we've got the beer.
Well, he-
950 would you like?
They're going to get mad.
I
Don't get,
felt that
don't get
coming
involved.
along.
Fuck yourself.
925. 950.
Remember, Charlie used to be
Sell
a
chickens.
chicken auctioneer. Right.
Yeah,
I
and
had him do
plates.
that. We
Yeah.
were smoking cigars last
That was
time we were
hilarious.
here, right?
Yeah.
And he did his whole chicken routine for us. He was so great.
25.
It was a little politically incorrect, if I recall.
I don't remember that. But Charlie's the only auctioneer I like. I watch the other guys. I don't really care for him. Charlie's the real deal.
900.
How do you not love a livestock chicken auctioneer guy who's worked his way up to these
The
cars?
mold. They broke the mold with him.
Right.
$25,000 to my left here,
at
selling
that.
the car.
That looked like Rachel Dratch right there.
And $25,000.
Here we go.
Your bid, sir.
Not up over $1 million yet. It's going over $1 million. It's got to.
And
They're not done here.
25,000.
There's a lot of little bubbling action right now. Listen,
950.
it's going up. Keep going.
Wonder when you were going to buy something.
If it doesn't hit 1-2, that's going to be pretty big news.
975.
I don't know that it's going to go that high, but it's going to go up over 1 for sure.
Oh, yeah, better.
950 now.
You know how these things are. Again, it's going to be identical, I think, in percentage-wise to that first yellow car.
950 here.
I think
Nobody is dying for a yellow car
I
except for
understand.
me.
Yes,
And you.
Me too, but the low market for this car would be 1-1 to 1-2, in my opinion. Let's do baggage.
Sir, don't talk to him. Talk to me. I'm the auctioneer. 1 million.
Oh, there.
There you
Oh,
1 million.
What
1
just-
million I bid.
what happened? Oh, there you go. All right, we're up
Well,
to
that
$1
means,
million.
and that with premium, that's 1-1. There's
There
a
you go.
10% premium for those that don't know that are listening.
But-
There is a 10% buyer's premium
Right.
that gets added on, which means the price is now 1.1.
But you also have a bunch of guys, you know, who wait till late in the bidding
Yes,
to
of
get in,
course.
so this can still jump. But I just don't. I don't know. I don't
I
see a
think
lot
it-
of excitement for yellow. I don't
I
see that
think
much
in a-
excitement.
$1 million for the first time.
Could I bid $1,001 right now?
He would throw his gavel at you. He hates when people do that.
But you can do it.
He won't take it. He can actually reject a bid.
Bid rejection?
Yes.
25.
Oh, brother. He's going to hate that.
25 what? 1,000?
Yeah.
He's told you to stop bidding, sir.
You're right.
Why are you listening to him?
Right.
1.0. Thank you for bidding. 1.025.
Wow, they took a $25,000
I'm
bid.
surprised.
Second time.
This is turning into
Somebody's
the world's
gonna-
longest blowjob.
Hey,
Miserable for
Zuckerman.
everybody involved.
Why would you do it? Please, control your language. This is a classy event, Amelia Island.
I should be there.
And we've already talked about...
Your car.
Well, there you go.
Congratulations.
$1,025,000.
That's big news. That's low.
Yeah. Well, where does that put us with the buyer's premium? 1.1?
1.1 and change.
All right, let's go to the next car. I think it's the color that held it back. What do you think?
It's still 55 cars, and you want to buy that car in a bright color. I think the market on that car has changed.
Yeah.
It's come down a couple 100,000.
I agree that it's down a little bit, but I think it's color. But good news for all of you folks, we have another yellow car. And Zuckerman, identical to your yellow car.
Yes.
This is a 1995 Porsche 993
Yes,
Carrera
and so
RS.
this will indicate did Zuckerman win or lose. I'm going to get right here on live radio. Am I fucked or not?
What? Do you want to tell everybody what you paid for your car?
I don't remember what I paid. So
So how do you know if you're in trouble?
Actually, you just reminded me. I got to call up Gooding. They owe me back some tax on that car.
Oh, so there you go. So the estimate is $325,000 to $375,000. The 993 Carrera RS, I feel, is another pinnacle moment. One of the greatest 911s ever made. If you're going to get a 993, this is the one to have.
Absolutely. How many miles are on this?
This car has 55,000 kilometers.
That's a lot
so
of
it's
kilometers.
A driver.
It's a driver. So I see this car going with the premium in the very low threes.
Okay. Look at the car again. Where do you want it to go, Zuckerman? What would make you happy?
Oh, low threes are fine.
How about high estimate? I think, again,
the miles are going to hold this back.
It's the yellow that's going to hold it back, Zuckerman. If this were Mexico blue, we wouldn't even be talking about it. You'd just be dying.
Of course. I agree with it.
I know where there is one, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. Thomas Schmidt has got one.
He's actually really hurting this market of 964s. He's got a ton of them, and he is putting them all on his website like he's Target.
But he's got the 993 RS, and it's not Mexico blue. What is it, Riviera blue?
Let's message him.
I've been messaging him nonstop for the last 2 weeks.
How much does he want?
I didn't get into that part yet, but the car is beautiful. It's exactly like this.
These are really the greatest, because I know at one point I said I didn't want one of these cars. I didn't like them. I'm now convinced this is one of the greatest cars of all time.
It's one of the greatest 911s. You're right. You're absolutely right. But we could take that blue car and drive it right into Jerry's blue car and just leave the two wrecked cars right there.
I think that would be fantastic. Let's get some money and do that. Do you got any on you?
Not today. I'm broke today, but tomorrow I won't, like you.
Anything can change.
What's happening on a Saturday, by the way?
I'm just saying that shit in my life changes quick. And I just had to pay the IRS, so that makes me feel particularly broke. I really resent paying those fucking people.
Oh, wait. 270. We're only up to 270 here. 270, Zuckerman.
So that makes 297.
Well, that's low.
Okay, so it's low.
It's low.
But not, I think it's low by 25.
This is yellow. This
right.
yellow is doing this, Zuckerman.
Yeah.
All right, before the next car comes up, I got to talk about something real quick. All right, new sponsor alert. With over 20 years in the business, Pelican Parts is the trusted resource for replacement parts for your Porsche, BMW, Mercedes, and other European cars. Keep your car running smoothly and avoid costly repairs by learning how to do it yourself with thousands of free step-by-step guides. Their site is amazing. I'm on it all the time. These guys carry everything you need with tools, popular car care products, and aftermarket accessories. If you have any questions, they have qualified automotive experts on hand who are happy to help you find exactly what will fit. Plus, they have a thriving forum community with like-minded gearheads who can help with tips and tricks on your next project. Trust me. You need forums like this because they really drill down on the little stuff, and there's always someone there who's got an answer for you. The thousands of parts they have in stock ensures that they'll be on time for your weekend wrenching. Plus, they offer free shipping on qualified orders over $99. Just call 888-280-7799 or order online at pelicanparts.com. pelicanparts.com. Pelican Auto Parts. Fix it, drive it, love it.
You're listening to Spike's Car Radio.
And we're back with the next car. But so far, nothing is exploding. And I think if anything's going to explode, it's this car right here, okay? This is going to prove my color theory, or disprove it right away. All right?
I think it's a funny time.
But wait, let's describe this car so we don't get off subject.
2 owners and traveled less than 12,500 miles from new, offered with books, window sticker, and a Porsche.
It's a 2008 997 GT3 RS 3.6 in the most incredible color.
All in 175 at tops.
The green.
I don't care what the estimate says. It's 175.
This is going over 200, Zuckerman.
Nope,
watch.
Nope.
Everybody
the
wants green.
The estimate's 250 to 3, and I'm going to say it's high ones.
12,000 miles.
Yeah, there you go. It's a lot of miles.
RS green.
It's a lot of miles for an RS.
No, but it's the green. People have been paying a premium of $100,000 more for this green. I would pay it.
It's not going over 200.
All right, there you go, Zuckerman.
110 now. Sharpen up, everyone.
Sharpen up, Ferriston. Grab your pole and
this
sharpen
is the
it.
one, all right? This is one of the cars I would have bought.
It's beautiful.
Look at that.
Look at the oaf in the car.
Emblem delete. Hey, that's Ed. That was Ed.
Was it?
Yeah. Not an oaf. You just called Ed an oaf. You're not an oaf, Ed. You take care of our cars.
It wasn't
in inner
Ed.
city. It was Ed. That was Ed. I swear to it was.
Yes. 120,
Look.
125, 130.
Look closely.
How can I see?
You want to bid 130? I've got 125.
Oh my God, this could be the deal of the
Very.
century.
Have you noticed people feel very broke right now?
415 horsepower. These cars are just
Fantastic.
the greatest analog GT3 in the world. They're so great.
We
Not as
should
good
get
as your
one.
4.0, but
More usable.
well, this car maybe it's not going to sell. Maybe it's going to sell.
No, it's no reserve.
Shit. Damn it.
I told you.
These have been.
140, David,
I've been
your bid.
watching
Yep,
these advertised in the 300 and 400 range just because of the color.
$140,000. The bid is representing amazing value.
This is going to be.
Wow.
This is.
145. 145 now? Nope.
Wow.
142 and a half. But it's on my left here, ladies and gentlemen.
Why didn't I buy this?
142,000.
You know, maybe there are too many GT3s in the world right now. Maybe the world is full of them. They've made too many.
145 got you, son. 145. I've got
I just happen to
145,
believe that right now in 2019, at this moment in time,
Yes.
people feel very broke.
Right.
It's anecdotal. It's an anecdotal experience I'm having. It's not scientific, but I think people feel broke.
155? No. 152 and a half.
All right, we're getting up.
152,000.
What a beautiful car.
Not your bid, Carl. Not with you. It's at 152.
Goth hammers.
There are only 53 of these in this color.
Yeah. And
And
that
only
was
453 of these made for the United States market.
right, and that was the color to have at the time, as
Yeah,
you
yeah,
recall.
yeah.
That was what blew everyone's
I
mind.
know.
I've got Garth bidder at 155.
I remember being at an art group event in 2007, the first time I saw one of these, and it blew everyone's mind.
$155,000.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Look at that black wing on the green.
Ugh.
1.5 now in front of you.
What a
160, may we say? Quick phone call. You've got
160.
160 on the
Here we
right.
go.
So they were at 175 as predicted.
162 and a half.
That's 176.
We're not done, Zuckerman.
You're both out. Thank you. $160,000 to the right. David, you have the bidder.
I predicted, and I am vindicated.
$160,000 for the first time. $160,000 for the second time. $160,000
There it is.
for the third and the last time. Have you all done?
Bam.
So.
Oh, Zuckerman, you got it.
Paul Wile E. Coyote, super genius. Paul Zuckerman.
What a deal now. That's a deal, right?
That's a
That
deal.
car's a deal.
176.
That was the one.
3.8.
But what's happening in the market right now?
Oh, it's just realistic prices, my dear friend.
And now we have,
There's no auction premium today.
did he just say 3 owners? We now have lot 45, 2010 Porsche 997 GT3 RS, 3.8. This is one of those gray deals with the red emblems and the red wheels. There are a few of these out there. This car I'm not as excited about, Zuckerman, but only 5,000 original miles, 5,500.
I think this is going to go 160 all in.
Estimate is 180 to 220. I would
Nope.
say if the green car's not going to sell, this is going even lower.
Well, the green car sold. It was no reserve.
I know, but that's what I mean. It's
Yeah.
not going to go
Oh,
as
it's
high
going.
as the
It's
green car.
all in 160, and it's beautiful. But I never liked this color scheme. I didn't like the checks. I don't. I always thought that the first version was better.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
No,
a
if
little
you
more
were going to
raw.
get this car, you would have to. I would take the red out of it.
Of course.
I'd take the red emblems off,
And then why bother? You know, I do have a Series 2 GT3 like this, the 2010.
Right, right.
And it's in. And
why
it's
do you
in
still
black.
have that car?
Oh, it's fantastic.
And
Why
you
do
never
I-
drive it.
You know why? I can't. There's something wrong with the registration, and I haven't had the time to
Right.
sort it out. They can't seem to get us the sticker to the car.
You know, people were confused, Zuckerman. I posted a picture of the GT2 RS with a license plate on it, and everybody thought it was Ellen DeGeneres' car.
Really?
And I said, no, it's ours. And they said, well, you don't put your license plates on. And I go, well, we just
That's
did.
it. We're in a new time.
We're in a
We're
new
new
time,
land.
a new era.
We are on foreign shores.
Yep. The
You're
cops,
not allowed to get away with it anymore.
Nope. They've been pulling
You know what
people over
happened
like
to me
crazy.
today?
What?
I parked on Melrose at a broken meter.
Yep.
I
You got
put a
ticket.
sign on the meter that said broken meter.
They don't give a shit. You're
Pieces
getting a ticket.
Of fucking shit.
Oh, my God.
Said expired meter.
Zuckerman, calm down. You were in quite a mood.
Well, that made me really, really,
Well, they
really
have the right
mad.
to.
How? No, that's not true.
You going to fight it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's a really good thing about being a lawyer, isn't it?
Oh, look at this, 160.
Wow.
It's going higher than the green.
Maybe the green scared people away. Maybe I'm the only guy who
Or
likes
the
green.
mileage, I don't know.
And for the second time, and for the third, and the last time, at $160.
The same price.
All done.
The same price.
165. I beg your pardon.
That went higher.
165.
Wow.
170.
I find that hard
Remember
to
when
believe.
Finnegan, Alex Finnegan, our friend in Boston, got one of these?
Yes.
He
And then he was
hadn't really
afraid of
driven
it.
a new Porsche in a long time.
Grandma Finnegan.
Grandma Finnegan.
He soiled his
This thing's
bloomers.
incredible. Really? Where have you been? You've got to get out of the 356s every once in a while.
You have the better.
He said, heavens to Betsy.
Good heavens.
It
really goes.
Soiled my bloomers.
So, thank you, Brad.
Where we end up? 165?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Ballot number 39395. Thank you.
395. Alex
All right,
Finnegan.
lot 46 is the 2011
Okay,
Porsche
this is
996
another thing I'm
GT3
interested
RS
All right.
4.0,
It's a tough color.
offered with an
Yeah, it's the
incredible
white one.
showroom condition with approximately 170 miles from
Wow.
new.
Okay,
A limited
no
production
miles,
model
though.
With just 600 built.
So it's a brand new GT3
But it's
RS
white.
4.0.
But it's white.
It's white, but it's 160 miles, Zuckerman.
Okay, so my prediction is that this goes 500, even though it's a new car. Because, you know what's the trouble with these low-mile cars?
You
like
haven't
the
been getting
Spike?
inside information, have you?
No.
You've got no information.
No inside information. None. But I follow this market, Ferriston.
Yeah, you own a 4.0, but you have the black one, which is the 4.0.
color.
Yeah, the color. This is hard.
And remember what I told you? We had a.
But I don't know.
I had a white one and a black one, and these were essentially hand-built cars, and each one was a little different. The black one has always been far superior to the white one that I had, both in color but in performance.
I just think the world is filled up with too many things with wings all of a sudden.
Oh,
So
oh.
now, unless you're really a big-time collector with deep pockets, it gets a little harder to sell these cars.
You're buying a car that you can only drive the value out of. So if you're not, if you're a driver, you're screwed.
Yeah, but they don't care about that.
Thank you. I've got you. 250.
You know, I think, I know you're motioning to us for breaks. I think we're going to have to cut them in and out. You'll have to just pick spots, and I'll just throw to them, right?
375.
I'll give you
Because
break
this
it
is
off.
playing live. I don't want to. I don't want
break it
to.
off in you.
What? Zuckerman, get under control. You dirty, dirty human being.
I'm
You're recording. Man.
disgusting,
People around the
dirty
world
old
are
man.
listening to this, and you're talking
All
about
three
breaking
people.
off a shot of ash.
I said I'm breaking it off in you, like when I shank you.
Oh,
Oh,
whatever. I'm trying to follow the auction here.
Mr. Chucker offer.
400. 410. 410.
Are you saying you don't chuck off?
420.
Not when I'm driving. I don't take my pole
Well,
out.
that's not my question.
I don't
Zuckerman.
get into pole position and chuck off in the car.
I was very young, Zuckerman.
I
What are
bet
you
you couldn't
doing
do
this
that now.
evening? What are you doing this evening? In your-
Sleeping.
Right.
Farting and sleeping.
Why are you looking at me like that, saying, "Don't talk about that"?
420.
You and your chucking off festival you'll have in your kitchen
430.
with popcorn on your belly and Netflix playing. And if you get this over with, so I can eat my M&Ms.
Right
I'm
here.
going to grab the extra old Chinese food container.
I have the big family bag right now. Where are we at?
440. So we're going to 500, as I said.
And 40,000 I will sell, ladies and gentlemen.
That's below 500 right now, right?
I think it's 500 all in its color. And the
Are you all
That's
done?
pretty healthy for this car.
And 400.
problem is it doesn't have enough miles. You can't drive it.
Right
You
here.
can.
With 1,000 miles,
It's like
you'd
buying
actually...
a rare wine. It's for you. You have the money. You buy it. You drive.
Well,
put 100,000 miles on it.
Jerry.
Does that mean 455?
But there are plenty of wealthy people in the
Well,
world.
just go to the mailbox and get more money.
Now you're taking Jerry down. I think someone, a man of means or woman of means, should buy this car and
It
drive
is
it.
International Ladies' Day today.
Good. But don't save it. Drive it.
I agree.
Right? It's been saved for you.
450, first time. Second time.
Third time. It's a healthy number for this car. Color
That
considered.
means $495.
460, 470.
Wow, still moving.
470, 480.
Whoa!
480, 490.
Oh!
490, 500.
Whoa!
Okay, I'm
Said
shocked.
that last time. I've got 490 on the left.
There you go, Zuckerman.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
500. Yep. 500.
Yeah.
Charlie's happy.
Yeah, I'm happy.
525.
Whoa! We got 2 drunk billionaires, folks.
Try 600.
No, Charlie, that's too
Charlie
far.
overreached.
Don't overreach.
Bridge too far,
Yes.
Charlie.
Million. No. 525 on the left here. 525. First time.
This is what the
second
hobby's all about,
time.
Zuckerman, the low mileage preservation example.
$25,000.
Seems so long
Your
ago.
answer. Sold.
525.
There you go.
Where does that total us up?
So that brings you to 570 and change.
Wow.
So that's it. That's a
There
good
you go.
number.
Thank you.
All right, got to sell some ads. Hold on. You know what? Everybody, including me, has a favorite pair of jeans. I'm wearing mine right now. That pair that fits perfectly and always looks great. The one you see me in the photograph on Instagram. The pair you wear out at night. At home, on the couch, at work, wherever. Their go-to. Do not underestimate the importance of these pants. And no one knows this better than Wrangler, the authority on jeans, using their expertise in comfort and durability. Wrangler jeans are made for the adventurers, the go-getters, folks who like to keep moving, whether you ride a bike, a Bronco, or a skateboard, or if you're the type who walks the earth in search of something, these are the jeans for you. Classic or modern styles, a range of fits at a price that works for you. Vintage re-releases, Wrangler has something for everyone. Visit Wrangler.com and check out their great selection of jeans, shirts, pants, outerwear for men and women. New styles, great fits. Wrangler, real comfortable jeans.
You're listening to Spike's Car Radio.
All right, we're back.
Now, this is a car I've never owned and wish I had. I did.
Okay, let him introduce it.
Porsche 997 GT2 RS,
Yes.
the most powerful and fastest 997-based 911 variant. One of just 142 built for the U.S. market.
500, less than 500 miles
with extensive
from new.
options. Believed
Zuckerman.
to be one of 16 examples.
This is going to go to 600.
Brand new.
Built with carbon fiber front fenders.
550,000 to 650 is the estimate.
I think it's going to go closer to the high estimate, this one. This is a real piece.
Indeed.
But with the new GT2 RS out,
I think that's going to boost this.
you think it boosts it or does
I
it hurt
think-
it?
no, I think it
feel like
boosts
it hurts it a little
I disagree. I think it gives excitement to this. What was a relatively unknown
look at
piece.
this thing.
When it was unknown at the time, it's known now.
bit. Right.
We didn't care about this car at the time. We didn't really know about it.
I remember seeing the Friends guy, who's now the Top Gear host, or was the Top Gear host, in the canyons when this car came out. And I'm like, why did he buy that? What's the guy's name?
Matt LeBlanc?
Matt LeBlanc, yeah.
Old man LeBlanc?
Old man LeBlanc was driving one of these through the canyon. I thought, wow.
Is that
that's
why
a-
his hair turned
I didn't
white?
know he was a car guy. I was like, why is the guy from Friends in this thing?
Why is his hair white?
What? Because
Is
he
that
doesn't
Ed?
give a shit.
It is here.
Is that
That's
it?
not Ed. No, that looks like my dentist.
Another oaf.
240,
The one with the
260.
earring?
Look at this guy.
Oh,
Oh. Hello.
really?
Really?
Meh.
Take your hands off my jeans.
I've got
Don't touch me in the trousers.
240,000 here, ladies and
Boy,
gentlemen.
that does look pretty
I'm not
good.
sure you're getting this.
Is that
And
hood carbon
200,
fiber?
Yes.
260, 250, 260,
See?
250.
It's a little slow,
It's going to
Zuckerman.
take
260
off.
in three
Nope.
places.
Yes, it
260,
is.
No,
270,
because it's.
280,
I don't see it. It's
I do.
not as good as the new one,
280,
and they're too close. They're too
290.
close to each other.
No, no, no.
280 now.
I feel
behind
secure.
you, and
Okay.
280, 290, and 280.
Do you think the guy who drives the car onto the stage is to blame for some of these numbers? Like that guy?
He's a curse on
Is
the
he a
car.
little too Jabba the Hutty?
He's a pox on the market. Albatross in the around the car's neck.
300,
Okay.
320,
Look at that car.
It's gorgeous, huh?
320,
I want one.
It's got a manual transmission in it.
Yes, of course.
320,
620 horsepower, Zuckerman.
Jesus
320
Christ.
6-speed. Ceramic brakes. Those are the brakes that don't squeak. The old
320,
ceramics.
It's true. It's true.
340,
The most powerful and fastest 997 out there.
Yep.
340 now, sir.
The
330.
last of an era.
The bid is right here.
0 to 60.
300.
3.5 seconds.
And that and let
Wait,
me
wait,
tell
look.
you,
Now, either of you.
Nah, it's going to go high.
340,
I think that car was really
350,
under 3
360.
seconds. They overestimated that.
360
Top
now.
speed of 205.
Yep.
We're still at just $350,000.
And it used to have the
Selling
Nürburgring
car
record. Oh.
At 350.
Ah.
No,
Ha,
no,
ha,
no.
ha, 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 ha.
350. Fine.
Told you, Zuck.
360.
Oh.
You told me. I told you.
No,
Don't
I
change
said
the
it would
story.
sell under.
360 still against you.
That people aren't as interested in this because of the new one. So maybe we agree.
Hurry up, sir. 365, 370. 370,
It's also in the kind of unpopular these days white and black wheeled livery that we used to love, but feels a little.
$70,000.
If this
We're
doesn't
right,
go to 5
375,
all in,
380,
I will be
380,
shocked.
385,
I still think it's going to 6.
385,
No.
385,
3. He trilled.
Is that what that's called?
385. Make it 400s. I'm getting tired.
Wanka. Charlie.
400 I made.
Whoa.
10.
He's cheering for himself again.
Another
We
one.
made 400.
Another long
400,000
BJ.
I made here at 400,000. 410 elsewhere.
What's wrong with a long blowjob? I don't understand.
A
What's wrong with that?
horrible, long blowjob, miserable for everyone
Wait,
involved.
wait, no, it's good. Blowjobs are good.
Not bad ones.
$400,000 will finish.
Is there such a thing?
So, thank you very
Look
much.
at that
Holy
goes.
shit.
I told you. Come on.
That was a gigantic
Because
bargain.
it's not as good as the
I'm-
new
okay,
one, and it's
that
going to
was-
take a little time for that to be classic.
Okay, whoever bought that car got a deal.
Yeah. Congratulations. It's a great car, but
Wow. My condolences,
Ooh.
Jan.
That
should have gone way harder.
Something
Way
tells me
harder.
Jan is not worried about money after he made
He's got an ego.
bundles of billions of
He's
dollars.
got an ego, and he's competitive.
He's happy.
New by Jan Koeman, showing less than 40 miles from new.
Oh, a 918 with 40 miles on it, Zuckerman.
Keys, covers, battery charging kit, window sticker, and Carfax vehicle history of
Ooh, Carfax.
stunning.
Wow.
19
Wait, you
It
got a
wasn't
Carfax
smashed?
on that? No, well, hold on.
Color
Well,
of liquid metal chrome blue. Being offered
liquid
without reserve,
metal
lot
chrome
48.
blue. Liquid metal chrome blue. I got to
I think
remember.
it goes all in 1/8.
Pinnacle of this
1/8?
fine
All in,
collection.
yeah.
No.
I have an
I
think it
believe
was higher?
I think this market is fully collapsed. 1.3, 1.35 maybe.
But I would love to hear that.
For a new 118, 918, yeah. Again, you know, some of these cars are old news now, right? And look,
1,000,000, 1.1.
listen, look at some of the cars that just debuted in Geneva.
Now I understand.
Did you see some of the stuff I
I
put
know,
on
it
my
makes
Instagram
it
feed?
makes this
It
look-
makes this look ridiculous,
like
right?
like a horse cart.
Like a horse cart all of a sudden.
Cars being sold at 1.2 million. 1.25. 1.25. I'm now out. 1.25 million.
Yeah, it's not going to
on
go.
my left. 1.3, may I say?
It's a beautiful car, and you're
Gorgeous.
winning at this number, but
1.35.
it's just they're not as special as they used to be. The 918 moment has left.
Lady Ross. 1.3 million.
He did it again.
1.35.
He thrilled. Had to do it.
May I say now?
1.3.
It's going up at half a
Car,
million
as you know,
dollars.
is being sold
I'm still shocked at that GT2 RS.
0.35. 1.4 now.
Ooh,
1.35 million. 1.4, may I say?
it's a lot of money. No, you may not.
Morgan, your bid at 1.35 million. Selling the car. 1.35
Holy moly.
million.
You're right.
1.4 now.
It's like a 911 R. Zuckerman went
And
on
shy Lady
Bring a
Ross.
Trailer for 280.
That was that bum car, right?
They put stripes on it eventually.
Yes, but that was that car. That
No,
they
I don't
could-
think it was it.
I think it was. I think it was that
Wait,
Canadian.
look, here we go. 135.
$5 million.
This is right. There's a lot of stuff out there, Zuckerman. Nobody can afford these things.
That's 1.5 all in.
You got it? I mean, wouldn't you imagine 918 guys have gotten their 918s already, and now, so who's this car
Are you
for?
done in the room here, ladies and gentlemen?
It's a perfect car, though.
It is at $1.35 million.
Wow.
1.655.
Then are you finished?
So
ladies and
1.8 to 2 mil was the reserve,
Extraordinary Spider
and somebody is getting a sweet deal
at
for one of the greatest Porsches ever made.
$1 million on my
Sold.
right. Are you done? Think about it, ladies and gentlemen.
We thought about it.
Chances like this.
1.655. No, I'm wrong about that. I'm sorry. 1.3 plus That would be 1.43, 1.46.
With the telephone bid. Then I will call the car, ladies and gentlemen, at $1.35 million for the first time.
That makes it 148. 148 all in.
Now I wish I was there so I could smoke cigars with Charlie and David. This would be really fun.
$1.35 million for the third and the last time. Have you all done and sold?
There you go. 135.
Congratulations to the buyer.
4150.
You got a brand new 918. I hope they kept the maintenance up on that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, they've had some problems, right? Some issues.
2016 Porsche Cayman
Well,
GT4.
their electricity part will be fine.
Sample came in finished in the
Oh, now we got a Cayman GT4 in
yellow.
the delightful
Ordered new
color
by Jan Koum and has
of
traveled
Signal
less than
Yellow.
500
Signal Yellow,
miles from new.
I think probably one of the
Features
most
a
attractive
sharp
yellows, right,
specification
Zuckerman?
without
Absolutely.
radio, or
Estimate
air
is
conditioning,
140 to
accompanied by
180.
books,
What do these
tools,
cars cost
window
new?
sticker,
Do you have any
and
idea?
original
Less than
delivery
that, right?
Right.
I don't even have an estimate on this because I don't follow this market.
I know, me neither. So 2016 GT4s
Yeah, it's a cool car, but
is 3 years old at this point. It's for, someone who's not able to get into the GT3 who really wants that mid-engine drive.
I
but
want the
that's-
6-cylinder.
Right,
Because
but
they
it's-
don't have that anymore,
It's
right?
the kids, right, who want this car. It's a cool color. They're selling color here. They're selling paint, but they're not getting 140 for it. 110? You want to just take a guess out of the blue?
Just
Ending
over
bid 110?
100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 110. But it's a perfect car, brand new.
75 now, 75, 80, 80 either of you, 80, 85, 85, 90, 90 now, 90, 95.
We got the R next, Zuckerman.
90, your bid in the back, via Brent
That's going to be interesting.
at 90,000. 95 now bidding at 90, 95. We're back online, 95, 100. 100, may I say?
I think they should have Charlie just auction off some poultry in the middle of this auction.
And a box of steaks.
just a box of chickens.
He should open up the
for old
trunk.
time's sake.
Do you remember that guy that used to go around the neighborhood with the steaks, the box of meat in
Yeah.
the trunk of his car?
I don't, but I'm saying yes.
Well, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I kind of. I remember we had a milkman. That was
Okay.
about it.
All right. Well, he should auction steaks.
There was a steak guy?
Yeah, there was in up Doheny.
Oh.
In the trunk of his Impala.
When you and I both lived there?
Yes.
Oh, I don't
And he would
remember
come
that.
around with boxes of meat. You would get a variety of meats.
I'm going to be selling.
Wow.
Hundreds of dollars for $100.
I will take 5 if it helps you online.
Gristle.
I don't remember that guy.
He was fantastic. Everything was inedible.
105.
Look, 105. We're going to
Okay.
be right on with
105.
110.
May I say?
We have 2 chances to be right, though, Zuckerman. The bid, and then we can add the 10% to try to be
Yes.
more right and make it look like we really know what we're talking about.
Smithers.
$1,000. All done.
This is fun.
Yours.
105.
Okay,
Good
last
deal.
one.
Great
Here
color.
comes the last one.
All right. We're going to have the 2016 Porsche 911R.
Collection.
We're going to test the R market.
2016 Porsche 911R, one of just 991 examples built and one of only 296 delivered to the U.S. Ordered new by Jan Koum and currently showing less than 20 miles.
Why can't you just
from
tell
new.
us
A
the
brand new
actual
car.
mileage? Why do you have to
It just
say
makes
less than
sense to
20?
auction.
What is it, 5? Is it
Including single
17,
mass
right?
flywheel.
What do they deliver these cars with, Zuckerman? Whenever we get new cars, they're about 7. They used to be 17, right? Now
Well, yeah,
they're
it all
about...
depends on where Dean is.
911 for the devoted
Right.
modern 911 collector.
But when they get to the dealership, aren't they 17?
Used generally, yeah.
Yeah, 15 to
Yeah.
17.
Without reserve.
So this is a white car, red
Red
stripes.
stripes.
You've got the yellow brakes, of course. I'm guessing you have the houndstooth inserts and the manual transmission. But it's a brand new 911R. Bring a Trailer just sold a silver car for $280, which kind of shocked us all.
I think this is mid-threes, frankly.
200,000 somebody.
The estimate is 350 to 450.
Well, I think it goes 350
320.
200.
with plus premium. We
Okay.
agree.
240,
Okay.
260.
They're
Gorgeous.
awesome.
What about 250?
Gorgeous.
They are great cars.
250,
I give Jerry a hard
260.
time because he likes to lord his 911R over us.
I just rolled my eyes, yes.
Yeah,
250,
that's why I was giving him hell
Noventa.
about the GT2 RS
That was
today,
a
which I
funny
was
hair-splitting
thoroughly enjoying.
conversation.
Yeah.
What's the best
But I was
versus
just-
what's the greatest?
Yes. Well, it's about the purity, Spike. When I say, well, power is the purity, Jerry. That's it. You've got McLaren-like performance in a 911. That's perfect.
It's the greatest, but not the best.
Yeah. because I have it and you don't.
Let me put down the Talmud and opine on this very hair-splitting issue.
It was fun, though. I was dictating, I don't know if you could tell, while I was driving at a high rate of speed on the 10. And really having fun. I love that car.
At 200 and
I don't think I would like the 911R as much as I like the GT2 RS. Oh,
At 255,
ooh.
260, 265,
Where did we say, Zuckerman? Where did we say? 320?
320.
265, 270.
Boy, when they made this GT3 Touring
Look,
with
it's got
manual
the thing on the
transmission.
steering wheel.
Oh,
It's got
the
the
Zorzi.
doily.
Yeah.
The shower cap.
Anybody can buy that. But when they made this GT3 Touring, they eviscerated the market for this
Yeah,
car,
that's true.
right? And Jerry is right. We will come back and look back at this car and go, this was another moment
Yeah.
car. They are worth grabbing up. They are the
I love
greatest.
mine.
Yeah. Oh, you have one. That's right.
Yep.
Forgot that. I got to borrow that car. I
You'll
want to
love
drive
it.
it.
270 then.
My
I'm
friend,
selling at 270.
Dr. Kasimian sent us 10 back supports.
280.
Oh, he is.
Yes.
He
He
called
did.
the Harveys?
Well, we call the
280 now.
Harveys.
Do they
10
look
of them.
like the one that guy had in the
Yes.
green GT3?
That was Dr. Kasimian.
Oh, that was him.
Genius surgeon.
275. 275 in the front row.
This is
275
below
for the first
the
time.
bring a trailer
Second time.
number
Third
of
and last
280.
time. 275.
So in the space of 1 week, these have dropped.
280.
Oh,
Where have
they're
you been
now
all
the
my
same.
life? 280. 285.
This is where the market is. What do these cars cost? Were they the same as the GT3?
225.
They were 225 sticker?
Third and
Yep.
last time. 200.
Or 205. I
$1,000.
think 205. 205 or
So,
225.
thank you very much
Holy
indeed.
shit.
Well done. What is your number?
How much was it?
285.
He's too busy on the phone.
Wow.
235.
Well, it is 3 years old, Zuckerman. It's 3 years old.
Moving on
Okay.
then to lot
And
I
we're
think-
getting an electric Pininfarina.
It's a 1968
po-
Porsche 911 2.0.
I think we've
L,
seen,
exceptionally rare short wheelbase 911
Well, that's the
variant.
Jan Koum
This is a
collection.
high-quality restoration
You
of
want
a
to do one
lovely
more car
low-mileage
just for the fun of it?
presented
You know
in
what
its
car I
original
like?
shade of burgundy
Go to the
gonna
red.
turn
next
this down.
page.
Exterior
Go to the next page. I love lot 52, the weirdo car. The 55 Abarth that looks like a boat of some sort.
yeah, look at that
It's
car.
just bizarre. The Abarth 207/A, you got to look it up. It looks like something from Speed Racer
Yeah.
or the Wacky Racers. And,
Yeah.
no windshield, boat-like,
I like
and
this.
delightful.
But would you spend $500,000 on it?
Okay, of course not. That's why I like it.
Wow. That was fun. We got to do this more often. I like this.
I got to say, no, I have the wind taken out of my sails a little bit. I'm surprised that these cars didn't do better. They were hand selected by
Yep.
Jan Koum. They were special cars. I don't know if this is really the market, if there is an anomaly at this time of the year, this particular year. People are not feeling confident. Maybe it's the colors. Maybe people just don't know who he is.
Well, Amelia can be a tough little spot to sell a car. I think that's what we've just learned.
Yeah.
I think it might have been different when Jerry was down there because he's obviously got that publicity machine where
Right.
he can light up that collection. But I'm not sure the Jan Koum collection is on everybody's radar. You know, and it is one of the preeminent kind of Porsche shows that really kicks off the whole season. It's an amazing weekend. It's just it may not have the buyers that Pebble has, right?
I would have to assume.
So I don't know that I would draw any conclusions from it, but
Well, you have to draw a conclusion in the 918 market. You
Yeah.
have to say that's
and the
market.
911R market.
Yes.
We have some indications
Right.
that the 911R market and the 918
Yeah,
market are coming down.
because the other cars, could be, you could say color, yes, speed yellow or single
Right.
yellow or whatever yellow it is.
But the green car
affected-
disproves that. I consider that one of the most desirable colors out there, right?
I was surprised by that. I was surprised, and so frankly, I was surprised by the 918 price. But I think you're going to now see 918 prices come down to their low point, and maybe then start to pick up, kind of like a Carrera GT market.
Yeah,
remember when those were $220,000 all day long?
Right, and that's one of the greatest cars in the world.
And now they're back at $800,000.
And the 4.0 market is healthy.
Yes,
that's a good one.
That was healthy.
That's what we've learned.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, this has been fun, man.
Well, let's just see this one more thing. I want to see this Abarth. The hell's going on with this car?
We have to get out of the studio in a minute. Well, we have. What do we have here? We've got 9 minutes. We've got to make way for Spidey and Heidi or somebody. We all right?
You're okay.
All right, because right now that 68 911 L20 is going
Why is it up there so long? They're taking their time.
What if we take a break?
For the first time, $74 for the second time, $74,000 for the third, and the last.
This was an oddball car. This was a 68 Sportomatic.
Well, what was the estimate on it?
140, but nobody wants this car. Nobody wants a 68L.
Oh, it's a restoration.
Yeah.
It's got the burgundy problem. Nobody wants a burgundy.
And it's got Sportomatic problem, too.
It's a Sportomatic?
Yes.
Oh, forget it. Wow, that's a record for a Sportomatic. I almost bought one when I moved to L.A.
It's very odd. It's an odd duck.
Before I knew anything about 911s, it said the Sportomatic. That sounds like me.
Sounds
and then I
cool.
drove it. Yeah. And then
That
your
would be
knee
perfect.
leans against it, engages the clutch. You can't drive them. Here it is.
This was Carlo Abarth's first sports racer and one of only 10 examples in the series.
It was his personal car.
Michelotti-designed alloy coachwork by Buono.
Michelotti.
By Buono.
Hey, Michelotti.
An exciting entry.
They built 10 of these. It looks like the amphibious cars.
Right, it does.
Oh, my whole feed just cut off.
Oh, well, that's the end of the show then. As far as I'm concerned, it didn't sell.
I guess that's all the bandwidth we have. But we could probably look it up later. Anyway, that was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that, listening to it.
Do you think it was a show? Did it work?
I would guess. I'm going to let it run, and we'll let the listeners tell us what they think. I think next time we just have to figure out how to control the audio of the guy, because I can't. I really want to listen to the auction, but you can't just listen to it because that's not really a show. But it's. I think the listeners are really going to enjoy just us and our comments, because this is what we do anyways. When we go to these shows, we go to Monterey, we're always standing in the back together making these comments, and we talk over it. And so you just got to experience what it's like when me and Z and Jerry and all our goofball salesman friends hang around and talk and trash talk these cars as they go across and have a good time. And the people, of course.
That's the one thing we couldn't do.
Your penchant for pointing out strange older men's fashion.
Oh, like you don't.
I don't.
Hey, look at his pants. Hey. Where'd he get those pants? Mugger guy at the golf course?
He's got the travel pants on.
Yes.
He's traveling.
Blousy and gas-filled.
Wow. Well, that was good, Zuckerman. Anyway, it's been enjoyable spending this time with you folks, and we'll see you next week on Spike's Car Radio. Quick before we go, 60 seconds. That's exactly how long this commercial lasts. You know what else you can do in about a minute? Get an offer with your car from TrueCar. That's right. In the amount of time it takes to floss your teeth, pet your dog, do a few sit-ups, just listen to my voice, you can get a true cash offer. Best of all, you can do it from your smartphone or at home. Just go to TrueCar and simply enter your license plate number and watch how your car's details pop up. Answer a few questions and you'll get an accurate true cash offer from local TrueCar certified dealer. It's that easy. After that, you can bring your car in and they'll check it out with you together, the two of you. You can even hug if you want. You can ask questions, get the answers you need, so there's no surprises, and simply leave your check or trade in your car for a new ride. So when you're ready to experience a new, better way to sell or trade in your car, check out TrueCar today.
Thanks for listening to Spike's Car Radio. Download new episodes every Wednesday on the Podcast One app, or subscribe now at Apple Podcasts or PodcastOne.com.
March Madness is upon us, and it's time to place your bets.
All right, let's get to it.
Join RJ Bell on RJ Bell's Dream Preview as he helps you fill out your bracket with his expert betting advice.
Smaller conference action Friday night. VCU playing a team that should be able to make it to the NCAA tournament.
Get the winning advantage and dominate the brackets by downloading RJ Bell's Dream Preview every week on Podcast One.